Hello, my friends. Jacob's here one more time, and so are all of you, and I love all of your beautiful faces. I'm so happy that you came here and you pressed that play button. Hopefully you also press that like button, baby. Get this video out there to the people that need to know that you probably shouldn't be signing up for something called Hustler University, especially when the guy who runs it's 36, and he seems to be very interested in, like, young, barely legal girls. Not a good look, Andrew Tate. This guy I have talked about before. Well, he's gotten into a little hubbub. If that's, I don't even know if that's a word. He's gotten into a little tweetity-tweet battle with Greta Thunberg. You know, Greta, remember her? You know, how dare you? She was like this teenage little girl that just was thrust into the spotlight and became a contributing member of the WEF. That's the Forum of the World Economics, of course. Greta Thunberg, who went out there and scolded everybody and said, shame on you, you know, trying to get everybody. This is just a 16-year-old girl. You know, we don't know why or how she got to where she is, but, you know, pretty popular now, and Andrew Tate just made her a lot more popular. But let's just talk about how gross this guy is. And I mean gross, okay? Let's forget about the fact that, you know, he's suspect to begin with. I put out a little tweet. I saw that he, I don't know if you are on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you should probably follow me. It's Jacob Israel 71 on Twitter. I do a lot of that tweeting stuff. And I really think that that's going to be the next place. And it's easier for me. I like it. It's short, quick, and gets out there. It's also a cooler platform. I sound like I'm selling it to people. I don't know. I like it. It seems like I'm not held back as much there as I am on Facebook and the other places. But I put out a little tweet about this because I saw that he was rubbing his wealth and power and everything into Greta Thunberg's sphere of influence on Twitter. He said, hello at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. First of all, we know that 33 number, right? It's a spooky secret society type of a number. And a lot of people think that Andrew Tate may be involved in that already. Like maybe none of it's real. All of his wealth and all of his stuff that he seems to just be siphoning out of poor people who, you know, well, I'm going to teach you how to be a man. And it's like the exact opposite of what, you know, a man should be. You know, it's like the exact opposite. This guy smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, and bragging about your wealth with your shirt off all the time. I mean, I don't know. I know men that work in coal mines, provide for their families, come home and take care of their families and give their kids hugs and kisses and take them and throw the ball around. That's what I think a man is. A great example of a man is somebody that stands by his wife and doesn't go off and cheat and doesn't go off and do a bunch of other things. This guy. He's promoted in a system that wants to keep us all enslaved. That's the thing, right? We go, oh, look at all the stuff I have, and, you know, I'm killing it, and look at how you could be, just give me your money, and I'll tell you how to do it. And then he's kind of ripped off. The CoffeeZilla just did a whole to-do on him a little while back. You should check it out. But he reaches out to Greta Thunberg and he says, I have 33 cars. Nothing symbolic about that. My Bugatti has a W16 8.0L quad turbo. My two Ferraris, 812. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know nothing. I'm just leasing the cheapest car that I can because I need a car. I'm getting the key of Soul because I like the name Soul, and I like the idea. It's almost like, you know, finally I'll be behind the driver's seat of my soul, if you will. That's it, because Christ, when Christ is in you, the two of you, you know, it's kind of like taking control of your life. We have power to do this. But this guy who says he's going to help everybody escape the Matrix while he's tweeting at little teen girls, she's 19, Greta Thunberg, just turned. She's my daughter's age. He's 36. Something weird about that. You know what else is weird? Is the fact that this guy is quoted as saying, the reason 18 and 19-year-olds are more attractive than a 25-year-old is because they've gone through less, you know, stuff that men have. I'll say this right here on the effing internet. He said, I don't give a poop. He didn't say the word poop. He likes to use a lot of bad words, too. That's a man for you. The guy's into teenage girls. Okay. And then he says every other man's like that. That's not really true, because I have a teenage girl, so I see young teenage girls, and if they're dressed inappropriate, I think, oh my goodness, please put on some clothes, because I have a 19-year-old daughter. It's like you reduce people to what? To what? To an animal? We're so much more than just the outside, right? That's the problem. They want to shine up the outside of the cup. That's the beast system for you, right? Get you focus on everything that's going to keep you in chains. But so he brags about his cars and he goes, this is just the start. You got no idea how wealthy I'm going to be, basically. Then he goes, please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. Her response, by the way, has the internet on fire. Everybody is like clamoring around how she responded, which to me says, oh wow, you just gave her a much bigger platform. You opened yourself up, you're a 36-year-old man, tweeting at somebody, looks like you're bragging, and of course, what was her response? Her response was, oh yes, please, enlighten me. My email address is smallenergy@getalife.com. And everybody's raving about this. Because it's like this guy, someone wrote, how insecure, this meathead, compensating much? Another guy wrote, you spent your whole life training to fight and you just got your butt kicked in one tweet from a teenage girl. Teenage girl. He's 36. I like to point this out. Because the guy brags about how these are the people that he likes. He's like a sleazy guy. You know, his videos are very weird. But Andrew Tate, right? The top G. That's what he calls himself, the top G. A lot of people, they have pictures of him where he makes the hand gestures. You know, the hand gestures that are like the, you're not supposed to make those hand gestures because people will say you made a weird gesture and you're in some secret society now. Yeah, well, there's a lot of pictures of him like that. He's got like the snake tattoo. And, you know, people are saying that he's the son of a master chess player. And he got his start on Big Brother, which he got kicked off of Big Brother because a video of him beating up his girlfriend aired, and of course it was later revealed, because the both of them said it, it was role play. It was role play. Okay, it's role play. Once again, I mean, you know, I don't get off on beating people, and my wife doesn't either. Maybe that's people's things. I don't know. I shouldn't judge, but this is the guy that people are going to go to escape the Matrix. That's his thing. Him and Logan Paul are in a little bit of a beef right now. The two of them, you know, go at it quite a bit. Logan said, I'm never going to platform you. But then it didn't take very long before Jake Paul and Andrew Tate were stepping up together like they were going to do battle. Didn't take long before Logan Paul and his buddy Mike on Impulsive had all black and blues all over their eyes because they did the Andrew Tate facial. The two of them supposedly hate each other, but yet it seems it is what it is. sometimes you think to yourself, well, maybe these are all, like Andrew says about, he says that Logan's just a performing clown. That's what he is, that he's really trying to help people get free from the Matrix. Just send them your money. He's gonna do it. He's the answer, as he, brags to teenage girls. This is what you want, people? No, I don't think so. I think it's time for these people to be revealed to be who they really are. And I think that 2023 is gonna be the year where we see a lot of these scammers, right? We just had the Liver King. I just talked about the Liver King. You could get to be just like him, and he was spending how much money a month on steroids? Come on, people. Top G. So funny. And the funny thing is, here's the weird thing. Greta Thunberg, she's connected to a group of individuals called the Extinction Rebellion. Remember we talked about them 2019, where they were parading around and they're dressed in their bloody cloaks and they're walking around and they were driving their signs and they had their skulls and their crossbones. And then I was like, uh-oh, something's gonna happen. And then in all those places that they protested and walked and marched, all those cities within a short period of time experienced the virus of the crown. Not saying that there's a correlation there, but I am saying that Greta Thunberg she spoke at the events. They got the logo, by the way. They got the 8, the Ouroboros, this one. Destroyed famous works of art. They did a lot of vandalism. They kept people from driving. There's the group, right? The group that cares about people. There's a lot of destructive things. Here's the best part, though. Right now, Greta Thunberg, renewed energy. She got a bunch of now. She's got a lot of clout now. People are going to be. She's trending. Her and Andrew Tate are literally trending on Twitter as it is. How crazy, right? Let's not be fooled by all of these meatballs. Let's look for the truth. Let's ask for it no matter what the cost. You can get the shirt too. Teach me the truth no matter what the cost. That's right. It's available in the links in the descriptions below. I can't promise you if you get the shirt that you're going to escape the Matrix, but I do know that when you're walking around and people read it and then you pass them, they're saying a little prayer in their head. How cool is that? Listen, everybody, I love you. I had to talk about this. I want to even share this poem that I wrote because I get inspired when I see these things, and I feel bad because I see so many people fall for these people who say they have the answers. And it's like, if you pay me, right? If you pay me, all I ask you to do is like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's that easy. Do me a favor. You got to comment. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you think of all this. If you admire the man, listen, maybe I'm being hard on him. I don't think I'm being hard on him. The man who brags about wealth and power, who enjoys watching those below him cower beneath his tower of pride, will never be a deliverer to those in need who cry. The same as a thief who will continue to fleece the blinded sheep foolish enough to believe his lies. Hashtag, they are the Matrix. They are the Matrix. All right, everybody. I love each and every one of you, and I'm gonna see you soon. I got a show coming. I'm gonna do one of those. Let's not predict 2023. Let's call it. And I'm gonna try to up the ante, and I'm gonna try to call it. I'm gonna say this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna speak things into existence. If we hope for that, we have not, then we do with patience wait for it. So I think like a 2023, this is like the top 10 things that's gonna happen in that year. I'm gonna put that out there. You tell me in the comment section if you think it's a good idea, because I just think it would be cool for us to go then back and look on it and see how I have no inside scoop as to what's gonna happen, but I got some ideas. I love each and every one of you. Make sure you get involved in Patreon if you want to. We're going to start doing some interesting things there. I share thumbnails and stuff ahead of time. And make sure that if you are someone that needs something, put it in the comments. If I'm not there, other people. We're a very loving family here, the Israelites, like L-I-G-H-T. Very loving people here that care about you. You're not alone. You're not alone. If you're watching me, you're not alone, right? You're my friends. My only friends, but there's a lot of you. I love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
September 10th. Mars hangs closer to the Earth than it has in 6,000 years. Like the light that led men from the East to a child in a manger, it could well be a sign of good things to come. Thomas James shall be his name. The world will change because of him. In the small town of Bethel, in a time not unlike our own, a child with a great purpose is born. Years later, alienated by his peers and abused, Thomas suffers a devastating loss. When it appears he has nothing left to live for in the world, this is when his true calling begins. While trying to escape the sinister powers that be, a terrifying vision haunts him. Miraculous events seem to follow the peculiar young man as he struggles to come to terms with what he was born to do. The stage is set. The time is at hand. The truth will rise and a revolution will begin. The startling revelation of who Thomas James is, truly, will change the lives of those around him and set off a chain of events long ago foretold. There is more to this novel than one might think. Inside these pages hides a treasure just waiting to be discovered. So if you've ever wondered if there's more to life, or why it is we suffer, then this story will not only captivate you, it may just open your eyes to a truth that could set you free. Find out what is in us all that makes us heed the calling.